probably going to be a mid laner. Match up against a DP.
I have a feeling this Underlord is going to have a pretty awful game. They have some really good split push catch on the side of
Tinker.
You may
there's a
now
Tinker.
select your heroes.
There is a Tinker. Tinker coming out. So Exotic D are going to be playing it in the mid lane once again. All right. Tinker. So the lasers going to be pretty good against Lycan here. Obviously, the March is very good for counter push in general. Some ideas maybe why they went the Tinker, you think?
Yeah, I think so, but I think this is going to be a really close game. I think that if Radiant doesn't get off to a successful start, I don't think it's the end of the world. I think they have a lot of catch, and they have the ways to turn around the game. Death Prophet's a really strong hero right now, so I think it's going to be a much better game than game 1, at least.
Yep. All right, we'll see. Game number 2 now. Obviously a 1-0 lead for Team Kinguin here in this best of 3. Again, GESC Indonesian minor qualifiers for the European region. This is only a first-round matchup, though, in a 4-team double elimination tournament. So still life no matter what happens. But into game 2. So yeah, the Tinker final pick. Always fun to see a Tinker, I guess, depending on who you're talking to. I mean, personally, I still like seeing Tinker, as a spectator at least. I think he's always, fun to watch. You see how active they are, especially, you get those bots, the blink, 8th lens, whatever.
That's funny, because that's actually the complete opposite of the stereotype.
Yeah.
Normally with the Tinker games. Most people, you put the, resident sleeper in the chat, and they're not too happy about it, but I don't mind watching the hero. I think he is a really meticulous hero, and very skill demanding,
yes.
I guess, to be the most effective.
Highest ceiling cap. Like, there's some out there that will kind of laugh at that statement, but
besides techies.
But besides, well, come on, naturally. Besides techies, of course. But yeah, it's the same thing for Invoker with me. It's like I could just appreciate a really good Invoker. Same thing with Tinker. It's like when there's a great Tinker in the game and making big plays. It's like, how is he doing that so quickly? So.
I don't know if you remember this, but is this the same? I believe this is Nisha that played offlane for the Alliance for a while. Is this the same guy?
The battle
Got me on the
begins.
spot now. Let me look. I can look at Wikipedia. I honestly do not know for sure. I can check
It was
that
a while
quickly.
back. It was a while back.
I don't see anything with Alliance. No. So maybe a different niche, a similar name
I
perhaps.
think he stood in, or maybe it was a different team. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Well, that's on you then, because I don't know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's good. I mean, you're the one that's going to. I just want to make a point. I mean, Twitch chat, you can call him out if it's not the case. I have nothing to do with this. Top lane. Lycan's going to be aggressive dual lane. Okay. With the Witch Doctor. You got Bane, Gyrocopter, and the safe lane. But, yeah, what do you make of this? Sending Lycan in the aggressive dual lane. He's going to have to deal with the Enfeeble, though. That's annoying.
Well, Lycan is great. The fact that he can sit there and hit creeps, but these supports like this are just going to feed, I think.
Oh, no.
And I think they should have just laned against the Underlord. I'm not sure why they aggroed into a gyro.
Part of me,
with a Lycan.
Yeah, you're right. Part of me wonders if they almost expected Kinguin to put Underlord
Yeah, maybe
up
they
here.
tried to switch it, yeah.
But if that was the case, you'd figure Lycan would be TPing bottom right now. Like, why stay up here? So, this seems pretty odd, because there's no way that they're going to get good farm up here. He's dealing with Enfeeble. We already saw the support feed, as you're just mentioning. That's a tough time. Now, Earth Spirit, you ask yourself, well, where's he? Well, obviously he's middle lane, trying to really zone out this Tinker, but Tinker's doing
I just
all right.
feel like they could have killed this Underlord with the three of them. At least they could have kept him away from the lane with the two supports and gotten their Lycan free farm, but now Lycan's just sitting up here getting enfeebled.
Yeah, not making the change yet either. And it's not like they're going to an off lane. It's like if that was the case, and a little more understandable is maybe why they're not making the change yet, but you're going to your safe lane, so it's
Yeah, watch this. Lycan can't even get a CS. He has 0 CS. I can't. Oh my gosh.
And Hanskin may die. He's actually going to be fine. Somehow the cask bounces helped him there. But yeah, you're right. He literally has 0 CS at 2 minutes plus into the game.
I'm watching him just try to CS. He doesn't have a hatchet, so. But Hubert's super deep here.
Wow. Patos goes down bottom lane, meanwhile, and Hanskin, he does eventually end up dying. Yeah, they were really diving for him at the top of watching that, but how about that, though? Batrider just runs down Underlord, so I guess they don't need 3 heroes. They just need the 1. Oh, back to the top lane, though. Hubert in trouble. Barrel roll. Urspirit also going to fall, though. Okay, Bane went down first, but
It's the XP. It's worth.
it is.
They need something.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good that Batrider's killing the Underlord. It's a really favorable matchup for the Batrider. He'll win this lane every single time. But the Underlord should have been able to just TP out. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, I don't know. The TP, you know, I guess he TP'd back in maybe, but again, we're watching the top action, so unfortunately didn't catch him. But somehow he died, and you see right here, he does not have a TP on him currently. He's dead.
Well, Root is going to do it.
No, he's gonna burn. Bounty Hunter, what can he do? He can just like laugh.
Good news for TFT. They got that going for him.
So CS-wise, I mean, Underlord was doing pretty good, but now that's back-to-back deaths. So yeah, that's huge. He's picking it up a little bit. Bane was going for kill, so the Enfeeble debuff wasn't happening as much. I'm sure that helped.
Did you see that top? Pablo rolled in top, trying to go on the gyro, and couldn't get behind him to kick him back, so he just kicked him towards the tower. Like that. I wasn't.
A frustration kick.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
No.
Gonna collect up on the bounty runes though.
He's going to get a couple of them, actually, so that's good for him there. But I look back at the middle lane. You have Death Prophet 19-8, Tinker 15-3. And again, Urspirit was here for early parts especially, so factoring that in, I think Tinker's actually doing all right considering. It's a good matchup. Soul Ring's almost finished. So we all know what to expect with his early build, as this is going to be a gank attempt. They push back with a Boulder Smash. The Siphon, not going to be enough initial damage, but that double damage, a nice Fairy Fire, and not enough, though. Got the final attack off. Good chase there. Just as we're talking about how Tinker's at least doing all right, they do kill him, so more progress for the final tribe.
Yep, the mid lane, bottom lane are going well. Lycan is a hero that doesn't do very well from behind, but it looks like they're switching that up now. The Lycan's TPing bottom.
Batrider, he's still dealing with Patos, who's killed some neutrals, but
Away, there's an Earth Spirit.
Earth Spirit is here. Pit of Malice, only still little of a root at level 1. Can't make it out of there, actually. So this Batrider, Jonas a fan, he had a horrible game. Game number 1, let's be honest, on the Enigma. Game 2, much different story. He's the MVP so far for the final tribe. He's doing great on that Batrider. Middle lane, Hanskin.
To be fair for the Underlord. Oh, they might actually catch Quesor here.
Nice stun. Yeah, they got him. Sentry just in case to secure it. But yeah, what were you saying?
I was going to say they set up the Batrider for success, though. Just keep that in mind. Like, they laned him 1v1 against the Underlord, which is obviously a favorable matchup for the Batrider. So I'm just saying, like, that is partially it. He is playing really well. It's just...
Well, Underlord struggle is going to continue. His 3 heroes ultimately collapsing on him. The Wolves even assisting, so he dies again. That's death number 4. It's, as you mentioned, I mean, it's a tough time. It's not necessarily the player; it's just more so the lane.
I don't know if I said it or not in the draft, but I was thinking that I knew this Underlord was going to have an awful game.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, what can he do? I mean, does he keep going back bottom, or does he maybe start jungling a little bit? He has potential for that, so.
You want to switch the lanes here, but the Batrider is actually not going top, and he's just rolling around, and they're actually going to try to steal this huge stack.
Oh, wow.
It's all for Tinker. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Bounty Hunter sees it now. They don't want to. They're not giving this up.
No, Gyro's even porting in. Yeah, they do not want to give this up at all. Pablo, great Boulder Smash, trying to barrel roll out. Unfortunately, gets blocked, so he's in trouble. Now you see the call down committed to this. I don't know who got what last hit there. I want to say it's probably a mix.
Yeah, I think it was about 50-50.
Committing a call down, though, to killing a stack that was being stolen. That's when you know they're serious.
They still got the medium stack. They got the medium triple stack still there for the Tinker.
Okay, yeah, true. Eventually go back over. Well, Gyro's also one that likes his stacks as well, so we'll see That eventually plays out, but ooh, look at Gyro, by the way. Nisha, he's going the Helmet of Dominator again. Now, this is not a hero we see it often on.
Yeah, I think it used to be, when it used to give lifesteal, I want to say we were seeing it on Gyro because you could stack the Ancients for yourself in pubs, and you were seeing it all the time on a lot of different heroes like Sven, and
Radiant's
maybe he's
bottom
trying to do
tower
something
is
similar.
under attack.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think it kind of goes to that the idea of the item is it really is a strong item when you break it down. The attack speed aura is nice. The regen itself is nice.
Yeah. Also up against the Lycan
Radiant's
too, you
bottom
can steal
tower
his
is under
creeps
attack.
back from him.
Oh,
It's
good
the
point.
next level strategy.
That's a, you know what? That might put it over the edge, actually. Oh, Tinker, he's dead. Okay. That's an exorcism commitment.
Radiant structures
And
are
they'll take that.
fortified.
Also pushing the middle tower.
Dire
Underlord's going to
structures
TP in
are
and
fortified.
prevent it from actually
Radiant's
going
bottom
down. But
tower is under attack.
this is obviously a
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
good
tower
push
has
from
fallen.
the final try.
Secured. Tier 1 secured for Nisha though, he's just got a free lane down here.
They do catch Patos, though. Batriders like, remember me? Yeah, I'm in the mid lane now. Lassos him in, so that is going to be a
Poor
tier 1
Apple.
middle. It's tough for him, man.
Dire's
0-5 and 0.
middle tower
0-5 and 1.
has
He does have
fallen.
an assist.
The thing with this Lycan hero is it doesn't really matter how bad a start you have. As long as you can get this Helm of Dominator like at 10 minutes, you're going to be fine because you still hit that timing. And he has his Helm of Dominator up, so he was looking rough. No CS for like the first 3 or 4 minutes, and he's coming back.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I mean, the map really, there were literally 2+ minutes into the game, he had 0 CS, but
Get the desktop, get Castor.
yeah, no chance for him to live.
Dire's top
This
tower
kind of goes
is
back to
under
talking about
attack.
Bounty Hunter as well, where, again, there's definitely, this hero can either lose, just do nothing for you, or he can win you the game. And right now, it's more on the spectrum of he's not doing a whole lot. He's level 5, so get him level 6, and maybe that'll change, but not having the best of starts.
He will serve his purpose though in the later parts of the game, just because they have the Tinker with the track.
True.
That's
wrap that up.
one of the big things.
You see Lycan coming middle lane, although the tier 1 tower is already dead, so I guess he's just farming over here. Yeah, he shapeshifted from the top, simply to get away. There's a smoke play. Batrider and her spirit, they're gonna be exposed. The dust comes out. It was a fairly late dust. They did hit Bounty Hunter, but
They wanted to smoke up because they saw Gyro stacking this hard camp, and they have this ward here that just expired, and they were trying to smoke up and kill him while he took this stack. I think was their plan.
yeah, that was a good idea. And actually, they still want to go in. Some of the bigger creeps are left behind, so going to be an efficient take right here. And in fact, Batrider, he just got his blink. He has blink drums already. Bounty Hunter, though, he did not have the follow-up. What the hell? No vision.
Radiant are scanning.
Whoops. Yeah, I guess he used his last dust earlier, so Bounty Hunter actually escaped. And that was the show of the blink dagger, too. From Batrider.
Yeah, that's not how you want to start that lasso. That's not how you want the first blink lasso of the game to go.
No.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, impressive nonetheless, the fact that he has that combo already. This early on. Katsor, he's going to buy the tome. Coming middle lane, Patos. Alright, yeah, he's going to go the other way. Dark Rift, it'll be in
under
time.
attack.
That was close, but you could tell. Nisha was like, do I go with you? No.
Dire's top tower has
He's
fallen.
going to run. How's Nisha doing? Oh yeah, Helm of the Dominator. So he has that finish. He's farming up the jungle now. So you're talking about Tinker potentially, but it seems like Gyro Cup has been more so taking the stacks instead.
Yeah, Tinker's got his boots of travel now, so as long as I think they're just trying to get this Gyro set up, because the Tinker's pretty far behind at the moment, and they want to get this Gyro set up so they can 4-man and let this Tinker do his thing.
Bane, don't think you're getting out of this one, buddy. Jonas a fan, once again, gave him crap last game, but boy is he having a hell of a game this time. 7-0-0 on Batrider, and they're going to steal more stacks. This one an ancient stack even.
Dire's bottom tower is
Over
under
here,
attack.
so he's going bots next. Actually, he's going to go right into a bots here himself.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's been a while since I've seen this farmed of a Batrider, but it's
Radiant's
clearly an
top
effective
tower
Why
hero.
is
not
under
get
attack.
bots? Why not?
Yeah.
Got it.
Dire's bottom tower
That
is under
mobility,
attack.
man. Bottom lane, Death Prophet. Death Prophet, by the way, went a Villa Discord first, and now he's going to go into that Yules, but yeah, one of the amp damage instead first.
Dire's
The team.
structures are fortified.
And that's an easy
Radiant's
tier 2.
top tower is under attack.
Obviously, you're not stopping that if you're
Dire's
Kinguin.
bottom tower has fallen.
Do they go tier 3 here? That seems early.
Exorcist, probably not. I think. Oh, Jonas Fan looking for a jump.
He really
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
is. It's deep in there. Yeah, with the march, though,
Dire's
that'll deter
bottom
them.
tower is under attack.
There's no chance.
Yeah, they're gonna try to push down all these towers, but if this Tinker gets his Blink Dagger online pretty soon, they should be able to
Radiant's top
defend it.
tower has been
And
denied.
that's when I worry for the Radiant. But if the Batrider can do a good job and the Earth Spirit do a good job of catching this Tinker, then it should be no problem. But it's easier said than done.
Yeah. It absolutely is. The Necronomicon's coming along, though, for Lycan. Another tool to work with. Bounty Hunter, he's level 7 now. I don't think we've seen a track kill yet. Again, they only have 4 in total, but yeah, he's looking for an opportunity. Going bottom, get a track kill on Batrider. That would be big time, but he's hiding right now.
There's
over
a big
here.
bounty waiting for whoever kills this Batrider.
Yeah. That would be clutch, but this is something else that you see with a hero like Lycan. He's just sending around his minions. He's getting information for the team on who's where. So he's the Bane and the Underlord. Oh, couldn't take the bounty rune, though. Bane will pick it up, and he's going to take a little bit of damage now because of that, but no, he'll be fine. So everyone's almost down here except the Tinker is currently top lane, but again, he has the bot, so it could join if something does break out. In fact, speaking of that, Hanskin, this would be a track kill, but Hanskin, he's not going to let them make it happen. Dark Rift activated. Underlord's like, we got to get out of here. There's more here than we thought. No, he cancels it. They're going to go back in for this now. That was a little sloppy on Kinguin's part. They weren't sure what to do.
They're the gyro rotating down, so
The final tribe, they just keep the map open. There's plenty of
that
distractions.
Helm of Dominator catapult is so annoying, though. If you look at the Dyer's team, like how do they even kill it? It just runs around and gives vision.
Yeah, they don't do that.
He got a new creep, so.
How dare he? Yeah, I'm sure he'll continue to make use of that throughout the game, though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, Bounty
Oh, no,
tried.
No, he still has his cart.
Oh yeah,
on the
no, it's
top
still there.
lane.
Zooming with him. But yeah, Bounty Hunter, he tried for the track kill, man. Came up short. And this is going to be a tier 2 top tower push now by the Radiant side. So really, it just seems like Kinguin's playing the game of let's go Tinker. Let's go Tinker and Gyro, really. But they want some time before they want to, really get involved. But the final tribe, they know this. They're just pushing towers in the meantime because they know they can't be stopped.
They're doing exactly what they wanted to do last game. This is how you want to play with the
Dire's top
Lycan.
tower has fallen.
They're doing exactly that. Probably take the next tier 2 mid and then take Roche and try to end the game.
Yeah.
It's just a question whether or not the Dire can defend or take a advantageous fight.
Lycan sending his minions once again onto the right side of the map, see if he gets some information. Underlord did eventually
Radiant's
pick up a
middle
Hood of
tower is
Defiance.
under attack.
I was wondering if he's going to go
That
right
really
into
doesn't do too much
the
for him
hive.
this game.
You don't think so?
I think at first he just needed some static regen
Radiant's
in the
middle
lane.
tower
He
is
probably
under
didn't want
attack.
to pick up a Vanguard. I almost would rather have seen a Vanguard this game, but
Crimson Guard actually seems pretty strong in this game, now that you mention that. But yeah, he's not going that. In fact, he's going to Rod of Atos here instead.
yeah, he's getting revenge on the Batrider, building the Hood, defending himself and getting the Rod of Atos to kill the Batrider. He's not happy.
No. Not where you want to be. So Era, he'll pick up the Aegis
Radiant's bottom tower
on
is
Death
under
Prophet.
attack.
Exorcism level 2 is ready to go.
Dire's middle
Probably not going to
tower
use it
is under
here.
attack.
We'll save it for a tier 3 tower push, I'm sure. So again, you have Tinker. He's almost got his blink at least. but
Dire's middle
he still
tower
wants,
has
you know,
fallen.
whether it's the Aetherlands or the Kaya
Radiant's
even,
bottom
before
tower
he's
is under attack.
comfortable fighting, maybe.
Radiant
So
structures are fortified.
they're not going to go though. I thought they were actually going to go. I mean, why not, right? They just got the Aegis and everything, but maybe they're going to wait for some more items here. On the Radiant side, I guess Necro 3 is almost
Radiant's
finished.
bottom tower has been denied.
Yeah. They have Aegis on the Death Prophet. They have two pretty poor Aegis carriers, to be honest, in the Lycan and the Death Prophet, but I think probably the better choice is on the Death Prophet.
So what do you think? By the way, I keep wanting to call them the Frozen Throne. I don't know. That's just my wild history.
I
guess.
know. TFT.
TFT, yeah.
I saw it too.
All right, so I'm not the only one. So, anyways, the final tribe. What do you think that they are waiting for then? Is it maybe? I guess he just finished the Necro 3 on Lycan. Blink on Death Prophet. Is that really that necessary? Maybe that's going to be it though. But they have to make use of this Aegis though, right? Like they have to push.
I'm not sure if they have to. They have what? They have both the Necro bow. The Necro 3 I think would be the timing actually. They should probably go with that. And they have their you can see Era just waiting on the Arcane Rune top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're cooking up something.
Oh yeah, no, that Arcane Rune. Yeah, he picks it up with the Exorcism. That's going to be huge. To push right here. So Katsor, he'll see the team in the area. Maybe stop a smoke, if anything. But well, they do smoke over here. And he's not going to be able to catch them. So they're going to go towards the Dire Jungle on the right side. Ooh, Tinker. That would be huge. Yeah, they pinged the area. They knew he was there. Pablo tries to catch, but unable to jump him in time. But again, if you're this Radiant side, it just seems like you could just bully yourself into the base. And what can Kinguin do? I mean, they do have good counter push,
Well, they
though.
can march the machines.
They do have Tinker. I almost forgot about that.
It's a pretty strong spell.
It is.
So I've heard.
I wonder.
Actually, it looks like he mistimed it. I don't know what's going on. They didn't have a creep wave, so now they have a full creep wave coming in here, and Tinker's not set up. He TP'd out. He's bottom because Lycan is actually ratting bottom now.
Yeah, it's exactly. They're doing a split strategy, and there's the lasso initiation. Catches Bounty Hunter initially. He's going to explode. He's dead for 30 seconds, so no track kills coming out in this fight. Although Era does have the track on him, but call down was even used. Homing missile. Now they'll kind of reset and go back in. Next creep wave's just about here. The Exorcism's still up. Oh, the Fiend's Grip is going to be canceled, though.
Nice play by Pablo.
Yeah.
Aegis down.
Okay. I mean, again, Tinker is very tough to fight into. Jarls with a flak cannon. Underlord, Firestorm. This is a really strong counter push T, and the more I'm looking at it. So I guess they can't just go.
I think it's hilarious, these catapults. Each team just has a catapult just running around. I think it's so ridiculous.
That's Dota, man.
They gotta fix this item with the siege units.
This is Dota.
I think Shen abusing the catapults is like one thing, because that's actually hard to do because you have to convert the enemy catapults.
Yeah.
But I think the Helmet Dominator is way too easy to do that. I think it's too easy to push down towers with it early.
I can see that argument, yeah. Maybe that could be a nerf to the item that perhaps may be needed, but
Radiant's middle tower.
Kinguin holds.
I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the Helmet Dominator meta.
I like it. No, I love seeing it when at first, again, the whole 7.0 change happened, and it was really popular, especially right as that came out, but
Radiant are scanning.
it's had tweaks
Pablo
over time.
catches the Tinker top, but is he going to be able? I don't think he's going to be able to solo kill the Tinker.
If he hits that roll, maybe, but
Oh.
Jonas and Fan. Is that enough? He refreshed
Nice
it, yeah.
catch.
I think he refreshed it with another Remnant there.
Yeah.
And secures it. So that's a big, and actually, wow, yeah, he's dead for 40 seconds, no buyback. They caught him building the Aether Lens. So now you can push a little more confidently. Has Jonas died yet? No, he's 8-0-1.
Yeah, they want to go. They're all gathering right up from mid now.
Obviously, Exorcism's ready, but again, it is a little scary for the final try, because if they do lose a fight here, especially with track kills, and you got things like the Bat Rider with that huge bounty on his head, he is going to lasso Underlord. Underlord's in trouble. Maledict's put up. Death Ward doing plenty of damage. That should finish the job. So he's dead for 50. No buyback. Bat Rider getting a little low. As Fiend's Grip plugging a Lycan, but it's stopped very quickly with the
Dire's
Eels.
bottom tower is under attack.
So tier 3 goes down. Tinker is back up. Maybe they're going to fall back and go for the Shrine. Yeah.
Yep, so that's big. Being able to take out those shrines is really, really good for teams, especially at this timing in the game, because the supports get so much gold for killing the tier 3s and then the 2 shrines as well. It's just a nice like economic boost for a team, because you can see the supports still, like, yes, the 3 cores on the side of Radiant are farmed, but the supports are still have pretty much nothing. Like, their Spear doesn't have a blink, which is pretty normal, you know, it's not uncommon.
I am noticing the Gyrocopter, though. Can't overlook how he's doing. He's starting to gain a decent lead even on top of the net worth chart, and actually that's going to translate into a BKB now to go with the SNY. And BKB this game is pretty strong. Again, they do have a lot of physical damage, sure, but it'll allow him to move around freely in these fights, which is very important for a Gyro, no doubt. So that's this game still has plenty left, and I kind of go back to, it's like, and I understand we saw the counter push, but the final try, are they on a clock? I guess is the ultimate question here, Robot.
Can you repeat that? What did you say?
Is the Radiant team on a clock? Do they need to finish this game sooner than later? Do they need to push?
I think you'd like to against an Underlord. Just because Underlord has so much potential in the late game to
Dire's bottom
cause your
shrine is
team,
under
or
attack.
he can win games later in the game, just with his way of moving around the map so quickly. So I'd like to see him trying to end the game, but they might probably wait for the next Exorcism and try to go again. I think they're on a timer for sure.
Dire's bottom
And when
shrine is under
Lycan's
attack.
building a pipe, which obviously is a response more so for the Tinker, but really in general. I mean, all that counter push
Dire's
is basically
bottom
magic
shrine
damage
has fallen.
Yeah.
itself. So that's a nice item, and I was wondering that earlier if we're going to see that, so. Lycan. He's the one to do it. Bat Rider, he got somebody. That's a Gyrocopter. That's a big kill. And they'll make it. He's dead for 70. Oh, no. It's falling apart for Kinguin now. This could be the opening that they needed, but the March, you still have to respect that. A lot of damage. The pipe use will mitigate some to send the army in
Radiant's
after
top
the melee
tower is
racks.
under attack.
But yeah, you still can't feel over the top confident if you're the Radiant side. Despite a Gyrocopter being dead for 50 more seconds, they're going to go in further. March running off. Fiend's Grip on Earth Spirit in the backlands. Arrow, though, goes in with a silence. He'll stop it pretty quickly. Pablo 4-step away. He's good. They drop the melee racks. The range racks also now vulnerable. Pablo did get picked off in the end. The Rockets end up reaching to him. And now Frost actually is going to get a little bit lower. Has to be careful. Rod of Atos hitting Death Prophet. That'll be it, though. Well, they get the racks.
Dire's middle barracks
But
has
damn it, it
fallen.
was not easy still.
I don't know what's going on with Pablo, but he just rolled in
Dire's
there and
top shrine
didn't
is
drop
under
a stone.
attack.
He kicked the Bane away from him as he was surrounded by 3 heroes. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but they made enough space for the racks, I guess. So
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Yeah. But again, even killing the top core on the other side and figuring with no buyback, you figure that'd be a huge opening. But it just really goes to show you that Kinguin's lineup is so good at counter push. It was
it's
still
not
a
just
tough
the
fight.
Tinker. It's the Underlord is really, really good at the counter push as well. The Firestorm and the Pit of just dropping that Pit of Malice. It lasted 12 seconds. And you
Yeah.
can just set it right there, and it's pretty narrow on those stairs. So they got a lot of defense. You know, if they can hold off, they have a bounty hunter. They just need a couple kills, and they can come right back in this game, no problem.
Oh, Tinker. He's working on his axe now, which, as always, is going to be a really big item pickup for him. And he's well on his way, already with the point booster purchased. Wow, you look at the smoke play, meanwhile, from Kinguin. Trying to wrap around and catch somebody here in the middle lane. Again, they've only gotten 1 kill since like the first 10 minutes of this game.
Radiant's
They've
middle
had 4
tower
kills, so
is
now
under
they have
attack.
5.
Radiant's
Bounty Hunter,
structures
he
are
gets lasted up initially. In the back, let's tell Nisha has the BKB up to call it on top of that Katsor. He's feeling the burn from that. Hubert, he's going to and eventually fall, but Lycan's locked down with a Rod of Atos in that shapeshift form. Going to be run down. No, the use of the pipe will keep him alive for the time being. In the backline, Zera pops the Exorcism as Gyrocopter's in the face. Gyrocopter going nearby to the Eels. It's not going to be enough of the save as the damage was too intense on Gyro. He might have been better off just keeping on running, honestly. I don't know if he's going to outrun the Death Prophet, but it seemed like he was. That was unfortunate. And now there's 3
Tinker
dead.
and Underlord still alive.
Yep. That's their ultimate counter push.
And yeah, they try to go up and push instead of Roche, because Roche just spawned up. They probably didn't see it. It spawned right after they moved to the top lane. But
Okay.
yeah, Roche is up now, but you can just see those 2 versus 5. Can't even push into the high ground.
No. So they're going to have to go for another Roshan at least. Now they do not have Exorcism for 90 seconds. I think Kinguin, I wonder if they can... Are they even going to choose to try to defend this? Obviously they don't have vision.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Entire courier getting picked up. Batrider way over here.
Yeah, I've not seen a Batrider as the highest net worth hero on a team in a long time. This is pretty interesting to see.
Yeah. This is a hero that Jonas Fan does love, though, to be honest, especially when he was playing with the Alliance team
Radiant's
last
bottom
season.
tower is under
They
attack.
picked it for him quite a bit, so obviously a comfortable
Oh,
hero
that's
for
who
him.
I'm thinking of.
Was it? Okay.
I was thinking of Nikwa.
Nikwa. Okay, yeah, I believe yes. Yeah, he's been a stand-in for Alliance in the past, yeah.
Not Nisha. It's Nikwa.
It is close, though. Okay, so that makes more sense. Close enough. Now they smoke up. I go back to this Bounty Hunter. It's still, like, no track kills. I think maybe he got the 1 track kill, and that's it so far. As they jump Pablo, so as I say that, they're going to get a second one. That's the good news. So a good rotation up there. Just an Earth Spirit, but again, a track kill means that much more gold for everyone.
Yeah, but still a level 1 track, and it actually scales. The gold for yourself scales incredibly.
That's true. Very true. Lycan, what did he go next? Ooh, he went Basher. Okay. Let's get a more right click now.
I like that choice a lot.
Yeah, makes sense to you. I guess you think about what he could have gone instead. Again, more of the AC. And, oh, actually, hold on thought, though, because they're initiating Dark Rift is active in response. The last one of Dark Rift, they're going to root him in place. Chao can't get close enough.
The Rod of Atos, the
Yeah.
one item on Witch Doctor, just won them that. Or
Yeah.
just saved or killed the Gyro. It's pretty amazing. First item, Rod of Atos on Witch Doctor, keeps him away from the Dark Rift. So
Wow.
he can't TP home with the Underlord.
You figure he probably gets that item for the Tinker, if anything, but...
Didn't use his BKB on the Gyro, so he wasn't able to get through the Rod of Atos to make it in.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a huge kill. He does have a buyback, though. He's not using it just yet. Obviously, they're pushing in the Exorcism. It's going to be wearing off, though, in a second here.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
all of a sudden, they're not as scary, even with the Aegis, so they will have to fall back. And I think that's good patience on Gyro, because I think a lot of people would have bought back right there. But honestly, they didn't get any tower kill. Obviously, they got a little bit of damage on it, but it's not worth the buyback at that point, so. At least he's going to just naturally resurrect. Not too much longer, but man, look at the overall net worth, 16,000 now, and individually, the top 3 are actually now all on the Radiant side as Gyrocopter's dropping down a little bit at this point. How is Tinker? Tinker's continuing to struggle. He's not been having
Yeah,
the
he's
best
not really
time.
accelerating up the net worth charts
Yeah.
like you would hope for. You can see these wolves from Lycan, how annoying they are. Just look at them. Look how much vision. One is just moving on the Underlord, and the other one spots out Nisha on this bottom side. So it just gives so much vision of the map for them. They feel free. They know that the top lane's open right now.
Talked about it earlier, Underlord, how Crimson Guard actually looked pretty strong in this game, and oh, Patos agrees. It's a little bit later, but he's going to go for it. Oh, he's caught, though. That's a lasso. No Dark Rift, wouldn't matter. And he is staying dead for 50 seconds. He just finished the Crimson Guard, so they won't even have that now in an upcoming fight. And he is quite a bit of their counter pushes we were talking about, so maybe another chance for the final tribe to get another, at least, tower here. Let's see how they do it. They're
Dire's
splitting.
bottom tower is under attack.
I can
Dire's
go spot him.
structures
He also
are
has the
fortified.
cheese, remember. Exorcism is back up on Era with that Aegis still. So yeah, he's going to pop. He just jumps right in. He is not afraid of no ghost. He's got the ghost flying around. The Fiend's been blocking him down this whole time, though. You have to respect that a little bit. The Siphon's out as well. If Pharaoh dies, okay, he dies. He has the Aegis, but the Exorcism is now going to not be ready.
They are taking the racks, though.
They got the
But
tower.
taking the tags now.
Dire's bottom barracks
Yeah, he's in
is
here. The
fortified.
stun on the Earth Spirit. Not enough chase, though. They're going top lane. They realize what Lycan's doing. They want to protect this. So, yeah, still a victory for the final tribe. But that was a really deep play by Era. I guess it got the racks, though, so it kind of was what they wanted in the end.
Yeah, I'm sure he was hoping that the Earth Spirit would have been a little quicker to cancel the grip with the silence,
Yeah.
but he just probably wasn't in position.
All right, so that's kind of round number 2.
Another melee down.
Yeah. One more of those, and then you have Mega Creeps, and then this game's still not over. Because they can still counter push. This Robot, this is one of those games where it has potential to go pretty long if the Dire side wants it to. They play it extra safe. We'll see how that goes, but I still can't. I'm still so. They had 4 kills at like 20 or so minutes into this game, and now they have 6 kills.
Both teams are smoked up right now, too.
Yeah.
I'll dig that.
He's got the Radiant team way up here. Yeah, Batrider still has not died. Oh, wow, all the cores have not died on the Radiant side. Jesus. 34 minutes in. Oh, they find the gyro. The Siphon, not necessarily connecting, but it's going to be enough damage. The Dark Rift again. He's trying, man, but they're just doing such a great job playing around the Underlord.
Yeah, and he has no buyback now. He bought out the Eagle Song.
Oh, no. Yeah, this could be it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, what is the rest of the team doing? They're over here. All right, they're waiting for the creep wave. That's what it is. Exorcism's 10 seconds, yeah. All right, so now the ultimate question. Can this counter push work to try to prevent Mega Creeps, as strong as it is? Crimson Guard as well, by the way. Era, once again, going in there. He pops the BKB, throws out the silence. Tinker's caught. Tinker's dead. That should do it. GGs are called. It'll be a Game 2 victory for the final tribe. We're going Game 3 as a result.
Dire's top tower has radiant.
I really like this. I think maybe this is how they were so successful before
Dire's top
on this
barracks are under
TFT.
attack.
Just by enabling Jonasifan to have a good game. And they did that here, and I think it really worked out well. I've never seen a Batrider this farmed.